you. Marilyn Strickland, running for mayor of Tacoma. I've heard you.
It's important to do that, probably.
I've heard you talk about what we need to do in education, particularly with labor, and about how in our schools, particularly high schools, there's been this big trend of how to prepare for college, and not prepare for the trades. And I've heard you articulate some good points on that before, but if you could kind of key off on that, maybe not so much as a question.
Well, I talk about the whole concept of education, and we have to come to terms with the fact that not everyone is going to a four-year university. That's the reality of it. So what we often do with our kids in high school now is that if they're not college-bound, we marginalize them. So think about a kid who's a sophomore, they're maybe a 2-point-something student, and they're perfectly capable of being a successful adult, but because they're not college-bound, they're demotivated to do well in school. So when we talk about what's possible for a child or a person in school, we have to talk about preparing them for life. Now, if you want to go to college, I support that. I spent 6 years in college. I love college, but it's not for everyone. One of the things that I've learned, having worked at Bates for the past 8 months, is that technical and college and community colleges are the fastest path to a job. And we have to do a better job of providing scholarships and support for kids who are going to those institutions as much as four-year universities. So it's the whole idea that education isn't just about getting you to the university, it's about preparing you for life, so you know how to show up for work on time, so you know how to communicate with people, so you know how to get along with others and do anything. I once had a mentor tell me that whatever you do in life, if you can speak well and write well, everything else will take care of itself. So it's teaching people how to get along with others. Yes, Marilyn?
Building on that, Marilyn, I work in mental health, as you may know, and I work with primarily teenagers. And quite a few of the teenagers that I work with qualify for special education either because of ADHD or learning disabilities or mental retardation. And it really breaks my heart in the high schools when I see those students warehoused. Under the guise of vocational training, they are thrown away. And something has to be done about that. You ask them what they're learning as far as a job skill, and month after month after month, it's filling pop machines. That's all they're being taught, and something has to change.
Yeah, I teach math and physics at a community college, and one of the big things, including the vocational track, they just don't know enough math. Need to do a better job of math in K through 12.
Well, and as you know too, that we spend a lot of time in remedial courses.
Oh, absolutely.
And university as well, a lot of remedial courses. And so that's not a good use of taxpayer money when they're not learning what they should at the K through 12 system and then end up in higher education.